Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have made it to day 6 of 12 days of Craftmas, which means we are at the halfway mark of the series. In today's video, we are going to be making wooden ornaments out of these tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I quickly want to show you what I did in Design Space to create this ornament. These are 3 of the 4 designs that I'm going to be using for the ornaments. Let me walk you through the last one. First, I'm going to click on Upload, click the image here, and add to canvas. And I'm going to resize it to make it a lot smaller. Then click on Shapes to grab a square. And I want to change the color to the square. So I'm going to come up to the color box, change it to white. I also want to change the size to 2.25. And I need to change the size of my image. So I'm going to click on that, go to the width box and change it to 1 inch. And bring it inside. I also want to bring it to the front. So what I'm going to do is click on my shape and send that to the back. Highlight over both. Click on Align, Center, and then come down here and click Flatten. And that is it. So these are the 4 images and we are ready to click on Make. I'm going to just move them over a little bit and click Continue. From here, I would go to Send to Printer. I do not want the bleed on, but I do want Use System Dialog. Click Print. And then I'm going to change my settings. So I'm going to go to Media and Quality and click on Rear Tray, Glossy Photo Paper, and Best. Then click Print. Once it has printed, I'm going to send it through my Cricut, and the cut setting that I'm going to choose is medium cardstock. And then I'll see you at my craft desk. I bought out parchment paper to cover my desk for painting. Here I'm just sorting out the blocks I want to paint. Originally, I was going to paint 8 of the blocks gold and the other 8 brown. But since the box came with brown blocks, there was no need to paint them brown. I purchased this gold metallic acrylic paint by Craftmas from Michaels. The finish on this paint is shiny and it has a little shimmer to it, but I think a regular gold paint would be just as nice. My plan is to paint all sides of the block except for the very back because it will be covered by the image I created in Design Space. All the gold blocks are painted and dry, so it's time to assemble the ornaments. I'm going to start by using my glue gun to glue all the wooden pieces together. From the very first squeeze of my glue gun, I noticed that I wouldn't need much glue to secure them. I love working with a hot glue gun because it dries so quickly, but sometimes that can backfire when you don't move fast enough. The trickiest part about gluing these blocks together is figuring out the right amount of glue so it doesn't seep through the cracks when you're putting them together. I really think having a glue gun with a precision tip would be helpful in this case. All of the blocks are assembled. I'm going to bring in the images I created in Design Space to get them glued to the back of the frames. The first one is done and I'm already loving how it looks. Let's finish the rest of them. We've got one more step, and that's attaching the twine and ribbon so the ornaments can be hung. Because these are so small, you want to cut your string or ribbon appropriately. Remember, not much glue is needed for this step either. This first one is done. I'll show you the assembly of a gold one and then give you the final reveal of all four. We have all four ornaments done and ready to be hung. These ornaments can be made for your personal tree. You can also make them for family and friends to hang on their trees. The good thing about the unfinished wood is it can be painted to match any color scheme. It's simple as choosing an image or a set of words, printing them, and gluing them to the back of your wooden frames. This can also be a project you can do with your children or grandchildren. Well, that wraps up day 6. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that inspired you to create your own ornaments. Don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss another video in my 12 Days of Craftmas series. I'll see you tomorrow. Later, guys.